Oh, hey. How are things going? Hey, it's probably not as bad as you think it is. I mean, well, I don't know what you found, but teenagers are teenagers. Wow, I guess he isn't wasting any time. Do you know who the girl is? Allison. I think there's a girl named Allison in Julie's class. You should ask her. Maybe she can give you some dirt, you know? You know, there's always a chance that this girl isn't the reason why he's doing poorly. Has anything else changed recently? Julie and I always go to see the school plays. I don't remember seeing him in anything. Maybe you should talk to my daughter Julie. She'll probably know the deal. You know, if you're really concerned about his grades, you could just call his teacher directly. Well, you could always go by and see his teacher. Wait, you know what? I think Bree might have her cell phone number. Well, Bree is good friends with the superintendent of the school district, so even if she doesn't have the number for your son's teacher herself, I'm sure she could get it for you. Hey, cut yourself some slack. You can't do everything yourself. Well, unless you're Bree, I guess. Good luck.
Spawning salmon. They are a school of voracious piranha, and they hunger for fresh bear meat. The little fish devils swarm around submerged bears
hello.
like aquatic hornets, quickly devouring the startled bear's delicious legs. Unable to move away, the dying beast lets out a mighty roar.
Sure, go ahead.
His clan that the waters are no longer safe. And so, the cycle of life continues. With graceful speed and temerity, the swooping falcon descends upon the hunter, knocking the
I did a little bit last year, but this year I think the play got canceled or something.
The startled hunter reaches for his knife in a desperate attempt to defend himself, but it's too late.
I'm not really sure what happened. Something about a budget cut. I was kind of bummed. I really wanted to do a play this year. It would have looked good on my transcript.
And wildly flails away at his avian attacker. And so, the cycle of
You know who would know about this stuff for sure? Andrew Vandekamp. He's totally into theater, which surprised me. But he should know.
Meat snacks are imported from a variety of countries, with laws far less stringent.
Oh, hello.
Large loads of delicious, juicy mystery meat.
Sure, go ahead.
1,000 miniature knives, and pressed into
Yeah, we have English together. And he has the same biology teacher as me, but we're not in the same class. My locker is right next to Mr. Schmitter's room. It's okay. The same as usual, I guess.
We gotta get out of here!
Who? Mrs. B's?
Here they come again!
Oh, yeah? Well, Mrs. B's is probably not the teacher you should talk to. But there's a student teacher in her class. She grades all the papers and seems close to a lot of the boys.
You did the best you could do, Sarge. I'll save you a seat in heaven.
Her name is Miss Savage, and I don't know if I'd call her nice. She's been in a lousy mood recently. Come to think of it, I had a talk with Allison about her the other day. Well, Allison's grades have dropped too, and she gets good grades in everything, so it's kind of weird.
It's 7 p.m. Your guests will be arriving any minute. The house is immaculate. The caviar is chilled. The wine is comfortably breathing in hand-blown breezes.
Hello.
No, why do you ask? I can't believe you. I love being editor of the school paper and doing drama club. What the hell is your problem? Why did you even bother to stop and talk to me? I have to go now. Ouch! I must have wanted that and didn't know it. I can always count on you to give me what I deserve.
Well, hello there. Well, actually, I'm in the middle of making dinner. What did you need? I was just updating my phone list this morning. Miss Savage's home number is 555-0175. What else did you need to know? I have to get back to my tarts. I don't know her, but perhaps my son does. I'm sorry, but I really must get back to my dinner preparations.
Oh, hello. Huh. Well, yeah, I was in a few plays back in freshman year, but there's nothing going on anymore. No, some sort of budget cuts. There haven't been any play rehearsals since the first week of school, so I've had to help around the house after school. Ugh. Hate to break it to you, but I think you may want to talk to your son about this. There haven't been any rehearsals all year. I've seen him hanging out with Allison a lot lately. Whatever. You mean the hottie student teacher? Tabitha. That's what she makes us call her. Hell no. But she and your son seem to get along pretty well. We used to bag on him for spending hours after school in her office. I'm not sure. Talking about homework, I guess. Unless he was working for extra credit. Well, come to think of it, I have seen him after school hanging out by Allison's car lately.
Hello. What can I do for you? Oh, really? What type of questions? Well, I don't really like to gossip. It leaves a bad taste in my mouth. Ouch! Did I do something to deserve that? If you say so, I don't have cause to doubt you.
Hello? This is Tabitha. Who is this? Oh, hello. How can I help you? I'm sorry. It's school policy not to discuss a student's personal matters to anyone who's not their parent or legal guardian. I wouldn't want to get in trouble. I need these student teacher credits to graduate. I'm sorry, I can't divulge that information either. I'm sure you can understand. Is there anything else I can help you with? Okay, well, I can arrange a parent-teacher conference if you would like. Yeah, he sure is in a rut. Well, I generally don't like to get involved in student affairs, but ever since he started dating that slut, Allison, he won't talk to me anymore. Well, that phony cheerleader started snatching him away after school, and he stopped attending our special tutoring sessions. Oh, well, I was just helping him deal with things that he was finding hard to grasp during normal school hours. I'm just saying, a boy his age, in his prime, should really be grateful of the skills and techniques that an older, more educated woman can provide. All I'm saying is that if he puts his attention where it belongs, his grades will likely improve. Listen, if you don't tell your son to break up with Allison and resume our tutoring sessions, I can make sure he won't graduate. You do want your son to go to college, don't you? Hey, lady, you can do whatever you want. But may I remind you that my father is the superintendent of the school district. I'm as good as bulletproof. Nice try. I have access to information most tenured teachers can't even get their hands on. All I have to do is hop on my father's computer for 5 minutes, and your son's academic record is toast. It's a simple proposition, really. I want you to tell your son that he needs to immediately resume our tutoring sessions and break up with Allison. Failure to do so will result in his academic ruin, and you can kiss his future goodbye.
Oh, hello. Nice to see you. Oh my, is Tabitha teaching? I guess her father must have pulled a few strings. Well, about 5 or 6 years ago, it was an awful tragedy. Tabitha was in this dance class that Danielle was taking. Oh, she seemed really sweet and took the class very seriously. I think she was contemplating a career in dance. Oh, I'm sorry. I just got thinking about what a little doll Danielle was in her tutu and ballerina slippers. Anyway, Tabitha's little brother. His name was Corey. He was only 18 months old. Tabitha would babysit while her parents worked late. Well, one night, Rex got a call to come to the house. Apparently, something had happened to Corey. By the time Rex got there, Mr. Savage had gotten home from work and Tabitha was in hysterics. They found him dead in his crib. It must have been awful for them. Rex was really affected by the event as well. Well, that's just it. Rex was always strangely quiet about what really happened that night. I just assumed it was SIDS or something. It was no more than 2 days later that Tabitha was sent off to a dance camp in Europe or something. We never did find out exactly what happened or where she went. But when she came back, she was a different person. Cold. Barely ever smiled anymore. I mean, Tabitha was smoking and dressing like a punk rocker. She was different. I always wondered if maybe Tabitha was somehow responsible for Corey's death. Tragic and devastating. Tabitha really became one of those kids on the fringe after that. That's why I'm surprised she even went to college, let alone finished it. I can't imagine she'll make a very good teacher either. I certainly wouldn't trust her with my children. Oh, I'm sorry. Is she teaching one of your son's classes?
Oh, hello, it's you again. Cut the crap and tell me if I'll see your son at tomorrow's tutoring session. I'm eager to show him some new study methods. Yeah? So what? That was a long time ago. Did he break up with Allison yet or not? I don't have time to gossip with you about my childhood. He had that, what's it called? Crib death, right? He just stopped crying all of a sudden. I thought he was fine. I didn't mean to do anything to him. Listen, lady, I was only 14. My father told me it would be okay. I didn't mean to hurt him, but he wouldn't stop crying. I just wanted him to shut up. All right, you win. I'll back off and let him do what he wants.
Hey, Mom. What's for dinner? Sure, Mom, whatever. What's up? Everything? What did she say? Oh, that. Yeah. She hates Allison, too? Well, Allison doesn't know about any of this. It's really not fair that she's been getting hosed by Tabitha. Cool. Thanks, Mom. You're the greatest. Okay, Mom. I'll try to be more honest in the future. This was just sort of an uncomfortable situation. Can Allison sleep over this weekend?
Life is filled with difficult choices, and with every one of these choices comes the risk of regret. Regret can remind us of past mistakes in order to avoid making the same bad choices in the future. But sometimes we are forced to live with our mistakes and face the compromises we made, the ones that seemed reasonable at the time, the ones that sometimes rear their ugly heads in ways we could not imagine and cause us to regret once more.